Good morning. It is officially day 3 here at Lake Meredith in Texas. Good morning, you guys. I am at a Love's gas station somewhere in Oklahoma, South Oklahoma. I think I'm like just outside of Wichita Falls, Texas. I kind of scooted up a little bit north into Oklahoma to find this Love's, and it's actually really pretty. There's like a bunch of like ponds all around it, and it was not sketchy at all. I stopped at 3 Love's locations before this one. Didn't stay because I didn't feel safe, and also a rest stop, didn't feel safe, so I kept driving to this one, and I'm glad that I did because it is very nice. And I talked to the people inside. They are super sweet too. So I went inside, I got some coffee, used the restroom, did my thing. I didn't shower, and now I'm going to hit the road, and I got about 4 hours of driving left, and then we will be sitting for 3 days or so. My tank is full and I'm ready to go. So I hope the car isn't too loud. I've had it running, I'm warming it up because I'm about to leave, and I have the heater on. I've never actually used the heater before. I have up here, but it doesn't work that great, and so I turned it on in the back, and once it actually got warmed up, it's pretty warm, so I'm happy about that, keeping the kitties warm. And I was very surprised that it snowed as much as it did. I knew it said it was going to snow today, but it snowed overnight, which I wasn't expecting. But I did wake up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep, and I could hear it, and it was really peaceful. I was up for a couple of hours from like 2 to 5, and I just watched some Netflix and then laid down and listened to the snow hit the van. And the van was covered this morning. By about 10:30, it had already kind of melted off of the van for the most part. It still has some, I should probably clean this mirror. It still has some snow here and there, but for the most part, I think we're good to go. I've been warming up the van for probably about an hour, and I'll probably head to a Walmart, pick up some things. I need to get some more water, creamer. I'm going to pick up this thing to air up my tires. It's basically just like an electric air pump, and Jared had one. It was more for like lawnmowers and stuff, so I'm gonna get one that's made for cars to keep on me so that my tires are never too low and I don't have to stop at gas stations, but I can just use my Jackery and air them up. So that's the plan as of right now. But I arrived here 3 days ago and it wasn't the best experience. I've never done this before, and I was like the only person out here except for cars would drive. They would just like drive in, go down the road, and then come right back out. And it was, to me, a little sketchy. So it made me feel kind of uncomfortable. So I was definitely hyper aware of my surroundings at first. But as the day went on, I was so frustrated. I was just upset and irritated, and I just had a really, really bad day. If anything could go wrong, it did. So that was how the first day went. And going into the second day, I still felt all of that, but I, brushed it off, and I told myself, okay, we're gonna make the best of the situation. We're gonna just chill out. We're gonna film, enjoy a nice hike, and enjoy my surroundings. And I did just that. So I can definitely hear things in the grass because the grass is pretty tall. But man, you guys, it's stunning out here. It's beautiful. I am hiking right now, and that's scary. It's my phone. I'm listening to podcasts. True crime podcasts.
Free for the evening.
I went on a hike. I probably hiked for a little over 2 hours. I was dead by the time I got back. My feet were killing me. Like I don't know how backpackers do it, but I was alone and it was just me and nature, and it was a really beautiful experience. I think, in my opinion, I had a really wonderful time. Of course, there's moments where you wish that you had someone there with you, but that's not the case. So I just enjoyed what I have in the moment, which is just me and my surroundings, and it was beautiful. It was definitely a different experience, but I found myself just really enjoying the fresh air and the wind on my face. And it was cold, but it wasn't like the overbearing, like icy, cut your skin cold. It was cold, but it felt nice. And I was warm enough with what I was wearing that it wasn't overbearing, like it was enjoyable. And there were 2 other girls that were hiking that I passed, and then that was it, and there weren't anyone else on the trail, so that was a little bit nerve-wracking. But you gotta live. You can't live in fear. And like, this whole thing for me is about like overcoming fear and getting out of my comfort zone and, you know, pushing my boundaries. And I really feel like I've been doing that. My biggest concern, I guess, is keeping the cats warm, but if I'm warm, they're warm, so that makes me feel good. They both like cuddle with me all night, so they're my heaters and I'm their heater, and I didn't get cold at all. Like, of course it was cold when I got up this morning. I turned the fan on, got the heater going, but underneath the covers, I seriously have so many blankets, and I don't even use the heated blankets that I have, and I keep totally perfectly warm, which is very nice. Day 3, I woke up this morning. I was actually planning on going for a run this morning, but it's covered in snow, so I'm gonna shelve that thought for maybe next time. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road, find a Walmart, pick up my supplies, edit my video, get that uploaded, and then I kind of changed my mind on where I'm going, because, you know, I do that, and I guess I'll explain a little bit more on that in another video. But I'm headed to where I'm headed. I haven't told anybody yet, and I'm really excited about it. I think I might actually invest in a diesel heater. I haven't ordered it yet, so if you guys have any opinions on those, or if you know of like a good one that's not too expensive, like on Amazon, please leave a link in the comment section so I can go check it out. And I'm gonna order one very soon, probably. I'm gonna do a little bit more research, but I feel like it might be worth it because of the fur babies. I know I can do without. I'd be perfectly fine, but I want to keep them as comfortable as possible. So I'm really thinking about investing in one of those. So if you know anything about them, please feel free to share some information. This first trip, I guess, if you want to call it that, or my first destination, didn't start out the way I hoped it would, but it ended on a very good note, and I'm happy. And just kind of, I feel like I'm almost in my element. Like, once you get over like the fear and the hesitation and you just go for it, it's so freeing, and I feel amazing. And sometimes you just gotta put your big girl pants on and do it. So that's what I did, and I'm really looking forward to wherever life takes me. I'm just going with the flow and following wherever I guess my intuition takes me. So I'm just trusting my gut, and I'm going for it, and I think that's kind of the only way that you can do it. So I haven't edited this video yet, and I know I got a ton of footage, and I have no idea how this video is going to come out, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you were looking forward to the next one. And I hope that I did this trip justice, because it's absolutely beautiful out here. I highly recommend coming to visit. I think you can stay here for like 7 days for free. I stayed 3 and it was awesome. So I'm gonna say adios to the snow. Actually, probably not. I'll probably still encounter some more snow along the way. But for now, we're gonna hit the road. And I hope people don't hate me, because I'm probably not going to drive very fast. But it is what it is. If they want to go around, they can go around. I'm not going to risk my life for them wanting to get somewhere 5 minutes faster. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, comment. Mean comments welcome. Thumbs downs welcome. You know the drill. But I will see you guys who knows when. I'll just see you when I see you.